Hello guys, this is the tutorials and today we'll be learning how to make a CSGO server from scratch with port forwarding enabled. Now you obviously have to have a machine to run it on and you have to keep the server live while your computer's on. I'm running this on a virtual machine as you can see, but otherwise you can use another laptop, but I'll do a tutorial in this video of how to set it up if you have a powerful enough PC if you want to run the CSGO server and play at the same time. Because if you cannot have CSGO running and have the server at the same time because it doesn't allow that. Anyways, let's get started. To start with, if you want to run this on a virtual machine and play CSGO at the same time, what you have to do is download VirtualBox and you have to download the Windows 10 tool. Now, after you downloaded VirtualBox, I will show you how to also install Windows 10 on this. After you open the Windows 10 tool, just get stuff ready, obviously accept the license agreement. And we're just waiting for this to load up. Okay, so it's loaded up ready, and then now what you want to do is create installation media. You obviously want to do the selected options and you want to put it as an ISO file, and you want to save the ISO somewhere, but I'm not going to do that because I already have it installed. Once you load up your VirtualBox, what you want to do is go to new, type in any name you want, set the version to Windows 10 64-bit, go next. Recommend putting the memory a little bit higher just so it fits enough RAM for the PC and it is very easy to manage stuff and maybe run some pretty intensive stuff if you have a plan to. Create a virtual hard disk, VDI, dynamically allocated, just like that. Or you want to change the storage, start the machine. As you see, it can ask for a startup disk. In that case, use your Windows ISO. I'm not going to do that just because I already have the machine downloaded and it's pretty simple just to install Windows and do your personalization, etc. Now after launching your operating system, everything goes successful. You want to power it off first, and then what you want to do is go to settings. You want to put advanced. You want to put all of this to bidirectional. You want to go system. Also maybe change some stuff, maybe increase some stuff. But the most important role is to go to network and go to bridge adapter. And that's because if you're using it on a basic internet connection, the IP is going to be different. A bridge adapter allows your virtual machine to connect to the Wi-Fi the same as yours. And then let's get into the virtual machine or your other laptop. After you've initially downloaded everything from your virtual machine, will probably skip to this video how to actually learn to make the server. You want to go to this link down below and it will be Steam CMD. What you do is download it and then we'll get into the CMD right on its own. Now once you have made your folder, you want to open Steam CMD. You want to log in anonymous. And now you want to force install dir, but you must go to the folder, right click, copy it just as text, and you must put it in a folder, obviously. Wait. And then what you're gonna do is app update 740 validate, and now it's going to start doing on its own. And as you can see, if you go here, it's gonna allocate already 25 gigabytes of your hard drive. So yeah, just I'll wait for this thing. I'll be back after this is all done. Once you've installed all your stuff for the CSGO server and you're all done with the Steam command, you can close that, and we're going to do a few things just before we get started up. First of all, we have to go to the server.cfg file. So what you want to do is go to csgo cfg, and what you want to do is make a new text document. I already posted in the description about the server config, but this could be changed. But for now, we're just gonna open this and we're gonna copy and paste what we have. And we copy all this. As you can see, host name, hosted the server, and other stuff. We just paste that in there. I can close that. And what we can do is do hostname YT. We can take away our Archon password, SV password, and as we said, Steam account is something you need to put your token in, which we'll be talking about as we download the URL, and all of this we'll get to later, but this is what it is. We can change tick rate and other stuff, so it's pretty cool. Now we're gonna save that and we're gonna have a look at the token now. Now as we get into the server.cfg and the startup line, you need to learn about the Steam Gear Server account management. This is basically your token so that you can launch CSGO servers. What you want to do is type here 730 and you want to type any name you want. Copy this token and you want to also put it in somewhere to save. But also what you want to do is copy the server files, which if you go to CSGO, make a new file. Actually, wait, sorry. Go to CSGO, CFG, make a new file called server.cfg and paste all of this. Put your Steam account in there, and I mean, like, obviously your token, and then paste your server and put the Steam account and you're good to go. Now you also have the startup options. What you want to do preferably, here's a few things. So you want to put your public IP, you want to put your Steam account there, and your host port can be anything else, but do not put 27020 because that is reserved by Steam, so it's not a good idea. Anyways, we're going to show you how to port forward, and then we're going to show you how to connect to the server. Let's get going. And anyways, now we're going to start showing how to connect to the server. So you want to get your default gateway. In this case, I can already know mine. Once you're in port forwarding, you want to put your local IP address, which you can see on the IP config in this in virtual machine. All you have to do, go command prompt and type in IP config, and it shows you all the IP. Now 27005 and your host port is what you want to port forward. 27005 is the client port. The source can be changed, but it's better to keep it the same because all it matters is host port. So obviously when you do this, create a new rule, do whatever is required, and put 27050 as your port on all of them. Put both TCP and UDP, press on, add the rule, apply changes, and now changes have been applied. Now go here, run this, and as you can see, it's taking a bit long. It's also authorizing, so give it some patience. As you can see, everything loads up. Everything loads up fine. Just let it do some stuff. So as you can see, this is the public IP. CSGO. We don't go to this and we don't disconnect IP and your port. And as you can see, connecting to server. And you see 120 tick rate, all that we have, that's 2. And this is what your friends this is what your friends should connect by, because this is how they join the server. And then once you're in, once your friends are in, this is 64 tick, actually not 128, but there is an option to change that. Actually, I'll tell you right now. As you can see, we're in the game, and you can see this is actually bots and other stuff. Now, to change this to 120 tick rate, I'll show you again, and I'm also going to disconnect because we have to. Now, what you want to do is go to startup, go to edit, and what you want to do also is do tick rate 128 and save. And then what you want to do is go back, restart the server, and yes, you must change some stuff first and then restart the server. But anyways, I'll just wait. As you can see, everything's running. all fine, nothing too bad. Okay, let's do it again. As you can see, connecting right now. See, you're connecting. As you can see now, we are on 128 tick, and stuff should be way more streamlined, as in like response and etc., to make this like a casual game, you know. So if I just speak out the name, the hits are more accurate, you know. The hits are more accurate, so like nothing is really impacting on the thing. And this also means you're if you want to play 120 tick with your friends, that's possible. Now this is only the basics of how to start a CS server. Thank you for watching the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe subscribe and like, I might do other tutorials. And thank you for watching.